getting ready to show you how to make the best chili you'll ever put in your mouth. It's Cincinnati style. And anybody who's ever been to Cincinnati and tried Skyline chili is going to love this recipe. Now, it's not hard to make. You use 2 medium onions, 2 pounds of ground beef, because I make a lot when I make it that you can freeze it and store it and heat it up during the winter. And, you know, there ain't nothing more comforting than a good batch of chili. But I use the 2 medium onions and I dice them up. But, well, I don't really dice them. I leave them in half rings. And Grandma's butcher knife comes in so handy for this, because it cuts through anything. This thing is old. It's older than me, and I'm older than dirt. And you know, people don't realize you can make a very good meal using fairly cheap products, and I just knocked some of the floor, so it's 1 4/4 of an onion. But I like my onions kind of big when I put them into it, because when they cook down, they're wilted, and I like mine big. Okay, we have 2 cans this size.
Got 46 fluid ounces.
46 fluid ounces of tomato juice, 2 onions,
It's about 2 of everything.
and this is the one of the special ingredients. I'm using bay leaves. People, you ain't never smelled nothing no better than chili being cooked with bay leaves. And I use 5 to 6 if they're whole. These got broke up somehow. Well, see if you can get that out, sissy.
Stuck, huh?
Yeah, it got stuck good. So I'm ending up having to use more than 6 because they're broke. And you want them big enough to see when you go to turn this chili off so you can get them out.
I got a big old crock pot here.
And this crock pot holds, I think it's 2 gallons. But we got this done. She's gonna put in 2 cans of Brooks Mild chili beans.
Yeah,
I don't want it spicy hot.
15.5 ounces.
And let me tell you something. I'm a stickler for most of it. We did go cheap on the tomato juice. The Kroger brand tomato juice is good. And that's what we're using. Because we're trying to help people learn how to make cheaper meals. And another thing I do with my hamburger, I fry it up, make it really fine ground. And this is what you need when you're grinding it down, because this chops into that meat and just pulverizes it. And that's what I like.
And it's a cheap kitchen gadget. You can buy them at the $1 store.
Yes. And another
Dollar
thing,
Tree.
I don't know where you can get one. I got this when I was a member of the cooking club.
Yeah, you can find them online.
It's a metal soap, is what it's called. Comes in a little dish. You use this without soap. And it's metal so it doesn't dissolve. I've had it for 14 years, I think. And you run it under warm water and use it just like you would soap, one like this. And it takes the scent of garlic off your hands, the scent of onion, any scent that you get on your hands, it takes it off. Don't ask me how it does it because I don't know. But God blessed me with the ability to love cooking. I mean, you have to really love cooking to be a good cook. And I didn't get this fat not learning how to cook.
And yeah, the hamburger's already done, by the way.
Yes.
We already pre-browned it.
It's already done. We wanted to kind of make this video less time consuming for you. And what we're going to do is after we get all the ingredients in, we're going to plug it in, turn it down on low, and let it cook overnight. Because this is the best chili in the world. Okay, we got that done. Turning the burner off. Now,
Yeah, Brooks. One thing of Brooks, and then one thing of
Cincinnati chili mix. Now, most people have never had cinnamon in their chili. Cincinnati chili tastes the way it does because they use cinnamon. And they ain't nothing better than eating at Skyline. Oh my God. That's one thing I miss about Cincinnati. Probably the only thing. But we use 1 pack apiece of each. That way, if you don't like a lot of cinnamon in yours, it tones the cinnamon down. Yeah, I did. It just wasn't coming open. But once you try the Cincinnati chili, you're going to find it's the best stuff you ever ate. And that now Cincinnati chili doesn't have bay leaves in it. And I'm pretty sure it doesn't have cloves. You add just a dash of clove to it. You don't put much because clove will overpower stuff. That right there is enough. Just one quick dash. And there's salt in the chili mix, so I do not add salt. But Phyllis and I eat this like it's candy. This is the best stuff. And she didn't know if she'd like it when I first made it. And she decided she liked it well. Okay, now we're going to put the lid on the chili. And we'll see you tomorrow.
You want to read him your shirt?
I'll let you.
Okay. I'm not clumsy, just the floor hates me. The tables and chairs are bullies and the walls get in my way. Maybe you want to let them know what your shirt says.
But
yeah, we're gonna let it sit overnight, and then we'll see you tomorrow.
Yes.
With the Royal Taste Tester here to give you her hopefully honest opinion.
It'll be honest. She's brutally honest. So we will see you tomorrow, and just keep in mind on a cold winter day, this is great. We're back, and we're going to show you how we're gonna do this. Now we've got a cooker of spaghetti. It's almost completely done. This has 1 cup flour, 1 cup cornmeal, and a 1/4 cup powdered milk in it. We're gonna mix it up and we're gonna fry it like a pancake. That way, instead of it being the usual, it's kind of fun to do this and use it instead of crackers. I love chili and these cornbread cups. I think it gives it a whole new flavor. And it's a comfort meal when fall hits. Um, I love fall because that's when you can get creative. When it comes winter time, that's when you really get creative and start making up new recipes because you get bored. But this, the Cincinnati style chili has already made me and Phyllis both so hungry we're about to die.
That smells super good.
It does. And
I was starving yesterday smelling it cooking.
it's one of those things. It's got a touch of cinnamon in the Cincinnati chili mix. And cinnamon is so good in chili. When I make it just for me, I use 2 packs of Cincinnati chili mix. But for people around here, I split one. I do 1 pack Cincinnati chili and 1 pack regular. Because a lot of people around here do not like cinnamon in their chili. But me, I miss Skyline so bad. I'm throwing that out there. We don't have Skyline here because it only comes 50 miles into Indiana. You can still get Skyline. But that's as far into Indiana as it comes. Skyline is mainly an Ohio thing. They keep it located in Ohio, and I think that's great. Because when people get addicted to Skyline chili, they have to go to Ohio to get it. But we are making the cornbread cakes, and we've got spaghetti, and we're going to put spaghetti on the plate when our taste tester gets here. We're going to use spaghetti on the plate, then top it with the chili, and then you give her the fried cornbread.
And normally we would use shredded cheese, but somebody ate all the shredded cheese.
Yeah, I think my daughter did that. Either that or took it with her on her vacay. She's on vacay right now with a friend, so she may have took it. She took my marble cutting board and my marble rolling pin, and she better be bringing it
and
back
the blue
with her.
big baking.
And my big blue a glass cake pan that you bake in. So she better bring it all back, is all I can say. Because I'm very particular about my dishes. But one thing that powdered milk does that makes anything you make good in bread form is it makes like cornbread that you bake, it makes it brown better. And it makes these homemade cornbread patties, which I call them hoe cakes. It makes them brown more even.
Well, and the powdered milk, that's a good cheap alternative to milk because to drink, it's not, you don't really want to drink it, but like to use for cereal, it's great. To use for baking anything, it's great.
You can use it in coffee.
To use it for like when we make our dumplings, dough for biscuits, dough for anything we use that. But
yeah, because you start buying milk to use in your dough, and it gets pretty expensive.
yeah, and you're gonna run out pretty quick. But that powdered milk, it lasts forever. You can stretch it forever.
Yeah.
And it's a good stuff. My kids used to use it for milk, and just add a little water and use that, and it, you can't really tell the difference. It's kind of got a little bit like a sweet taste. If you've ever had almond milk and it's got like that sweet taste to it, it's kind of like that. It's got kind of a sweet taste. So just to drink straight, it doesn't really taste the greatest to drink. But to use as a substitute for like cereal, because it's going to be sweetened with the cereal. But
yeah,
then
and
to substitute,
like if they're using Fruity Pebbles, it tastes fruity.
yeah.
So,
But to use as a substitute, to use in cereal or use in baking, or like we use in our recipes, it's great and it lasts, it stretches.
yes,
It's
does.
very good, cheap substitute.
And this is what your hoe cakes are going to look like.
Basically like a pancake, but it's grainier because it's got cornmeal.
Yes, and you want to make sure it's done half and half, because if you don't, it won't hold together. Um, if you use more cornmeal than flour, it just doesn't hold together good. And make sure your grease is good and hot when you put your pancakes in, because if you don't, your pancakes will stick. But these are great pancakes.
Corn
Cakes.
Yeah. But you can eat them like a pancake. You put butter, syrup.
Yes, you can. They're delicious.
Tasty and crispy and full. I said tasty and crispy and full of yummy goodness.
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna have to go get this.
You're gonna have to go get the battery charger. But man, these things, I like to eat them just plain. I love corn cakes. I love to eat pancakes plain too. And I'm using bacon grease to fry these in. It gives them a little bit more flavor, because you can't go wrong with bacon grease. Bacon grease is a great gift to humanity. My aide will be back in just a moment. She's in there trying to rescue the thing that said battery low. She's got to get the cord for it. But you can't go wrong with chili in the fall. And it being Cincinnati style, you definitely can. The bay leaves, oh my gosh, it makes the aroma so good. I really love the aroma. And we're gonna pause this for just a minute because she may not be able to find that cord.
People have a problem with I couldn't find a charger.
That's
I
what I
finally
told
found
them. I said, I'm gonna check to see if she's having trouble finding the charge.
Yep, I found it, but we're good. We are good. Back in business.
And she's back. She found the charge. One more corn cake done. Now we're gonna go ahead and pause the recording until the royal taste tester gets here because we've already told you what we got and showed you how to make the corn cakes. So we'll show you we'll turn it back on when she gets here. We'll drain the spaghetti, but we'll turn it back on when she gets here so you can see her reaction. We're back, peeps, and our royal taste tester is here. Now, the way we're doing this, we're putting a bed of spaghetti on her plate. And I'm coming over here for a minute out of the screen, and I'm going to put some chili on it, and I'll show you how it looks when I get it on there. And just remember to take your bay leaves.
Yeah, you don't want to bite into that while you're eating the chili.
Well, I bit into one when I was testing it last night. Well, actually, it was like 2:30 this morning. Now this, she'll have to pick up the camera and show you better.
Just scoot it over a little.
That's what it looks like on the spaghetti. And you just take a piece of cornbread, the fried cornbread, put it on the plate, and she'll be in a minute.
Hopefully.
We hope. And we're back.
Here she is.
Our royal
Hello.
taste tester is Pam. My
Oh,
nurse.
what's this gonna be? This looks interesting.
Jelly spaghetti
Okay.
with fried cornbread.
Oh, yum,
We
yum.
call them
Okay. Okay.
And we toned back the Cincinnati chili. We used 1 packet of Cincinnati chili seasoning and 1 pack of red.
Regular. Okay.
Now give this a try and see what you think. It's not as cinnamony as what you tasted.
Did they know one time I came and it had too much cinnamon for my liking? I'd never
But I
had
love
cinnamon in
the
chili.
cinnamon. I love the cinnamon.
Okay, that's good. I can still taste the cinnamon.
But it's not
But-
as overpowering to your taste
Mhm.
It just gives it a little,
kick. It gives it an added
there's a delayed,
reaction.
the taste doesn't come till a few seconds after. It's,
Mhm.
the last time, it blew me up. This time is alright. This is good though. This is
I
really good.
love it.
Now let's try.
Straight Cincinnati chili seasoning. But people in Indiana who have never been exposed to it It takes them.
Now these,
They're delicious, aren't they? I fried them in bacon.
and it goes good with this chili.
Yes,
It's
it
really good.
does. Most people have never tried hotcakes with their chili. I was raised poor,
Mm.
so if we had chili, it was with either baked cornbread or fried, and I prefer fried.
Do you just use your cornbread batter
I
like
use,
it's pancakes?
yeah,
Mm.
1 cup cornmeal, 1 cup flour, 1/4 cup powdered milk.
You dip it in the chili. It's really
And
good.
it is delicious, yes. So that is our
Mm.
video for today.
I would say that's on a scale of 1 to 10. The hoe cakes are a 10. And the chili is a 9.5, but that is because
You're not used to the cinnamon.
I'm just not used to the cinnamon, but it's pretty good.
I love it. I mean, it just, to me, it gives it an added oomph.
It's better than my chili.
And
Uh-huh.
that's saying a lot because this woman cooks.
That's better than my chili.
But I got used to it when I lived in Ohio. That's why I don't eat regular chili. I don't like the taste of it.
And they sell the packs at Walmart for
Yes, they
Yeah,
sell it
yeah,
at
I got
Walmart.
those at JC.
You can
JC.
get it at JC, but Walmart, I think, has the Skyline bits. Whereas this is
That's
just
good.
Cincinnati bits.
Mm-hmm.
Now she's eating, so that means it is very good.
When I stop talking and start eating, that's what I know.
She's like me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you guys have a wonderful day and give this a try.
And the hoe cakes would be good with regular syrup and butter too, just like.
Yeah, Phyllis is eating them that way.
It would also be good with like gravy, biscuits and gravy, but instead,
Yes, I make cornmeal gravy a lot and serve it with cornbread, fried cornbread, and it is so good.
and that's fried in bacon grease. Oh.
Yeah, it gives it that added taste that you just can't get away from. Well, we will see you next time on Kathy's Kitchen, and may you all be blessed. God blesses me every day, and I know He does everyone else.